So Cancer, your week commencing the 13th of January forecast begins with the full moon in your sign. But what makes this year so unique is the role of Mars, very close to the position of the moon. Now, you have a reputation of someone who dislikes all-out conflict. You'll go left, you'll go right, you'll withdraw. That's because of the crab archetype. But of course, when you're really stirred, you can race forwards and give someone a mighty nip. And you may surprise yourself by just how determined you can be to assert how you feel. Now, when it comes to relationships, with the sun in your 7th house, it's possible that something isn't quite as you would like, but it doesn't have to be only in a romantic context. It could be with a colleague, it could be with a neighbour, a friend, a family member, but you may find yourself being bolder in saying how you feel. But I think that is absolutely brilliant, because sometimes when you're not sure, you can withdraw. But the trouble with withdrawing, it doesn't actually resolve the issues. It just creates a vacuum, and the energy stays within you, and that obviously can affect you in lots of different ways. Also, Uranus, the planet of freedom, feeds into this full moon in a really constructive way. So it may be time to have a very frank exchange of views, but also, most of all, set your boundaries. And with Mars going exactly opposite the Sun by Thursday, the energy from this full moon is going to be very lively right through then, and to be honest, for the following couple of weeks too. But also, of course, at the end of last week, the North Node inversed into the sign of Pisces, which for you can be about liberation, freedom, exploration. But Saturn's been making that mighty difficult the last couple of years. And this week, as the week goes on, Venus in Pisces, along with the North Node and Neptune, which actually link brilliantly to Mars at the start of this week, well, they're going to come together, Venus and Saturn, in your 9th house. But that can be about higher truths, but it could also be about a travel plan. Now, Saturn can work in a myriad of ways. For sure, it can create difficulties. So, for example, if you're very honest with someone this week and they can't accept where you're coming from, that could create a real coolness around the involvement. But equally, Saturn can help you to bake in a travel plan that really can excite you. So something could get firmed up by the end of the week. But then, of course, the Sun makes the transition from your opposite sign into the 8th house, and laying in wait is the deep transformative Pluto. If a relationship really isn't working for you, I feel the full moon, Mars giving you more confidence to assert yourself, but also Uranus in the mix, reminding you of your rights as an individual, and Saturn being joined by Venus, all points towards the potential, with the Sun applying to Pluto at the end of this week, for you to leave a situation which isn't working for you. But it doesn't have to be romantic. But I would give the situation that you're faced with at the present time an opportunity to have an open discussion. I think it would be much better for you, and if you do need to be firm, you can grow in confidence from that. If you've yet to watch your year 2025 deep dive video forecast, please see the link beneath this video for more.